people. So today is question and answers. Questions answered. Does that make sense? So should we just get right into it? Oh, let me talk about my outfits. So I bought this material when I was down in the Gambia, and I think I had 4 yards of this one, but I made a little halter shirt. Yeah, it's noisy here. People are not obeying the stay-at-home rule because they're driving around acting crazy. So I made this shirt, and I don't know if I showed you, but I also made this huge bag, and I take it to the store now. But I put jean material inside of it. I put a pocket inside of it. Have my hand sanitizer. All right, well, let's just get into all about me. I apologize for this lighting. It's really bad. My nickname is Deja, but my real name is Dee. I'm 49 years old. I'm an Aquarius. My birthday's in January. I have 2 kids, Devin and Andre. I have 3 grandbabies, Bison, Simeon, and Nova. And I'm originally from Wisconsin. When my son had his first baby, I moved out there to California with them. I spent 2 years in California. I'm currently in Texas. I feel like I'm slouched over. I'm currently in Texas, and I don't like it here either because I don't know. I just don't like it. The weather's okay, but other than that, it's just kind of shitty. Let me see if I open the shade, the light. Is that a little bit better? A little bit better. Okay, I hope none of my neighbors like walk by my window because I'm in my underwear right now. I'm pretending like I'm a newscaster. Okay, so the last video I asked you guys to ask me questions, and let's just get into it. Okay. Let's start with this one. Judith, I'm gonna mess up everybody's name, first of all. So Judith asked, hello Deja, Judith writing from Hungary. What is the best time to travel to the Gambia? Did you face any challenges overall during your stay? So I would say that I can't really say what's the best time of year to go, but because I went in March, I kind of had been watching, you know, on your phone, how you can have the weather on your phone. You can add different places in the world. So what I did was I added Banjul as one of the places on my phone for the weather, and I kind of kept an eye on that. In March, there's absolutely no rain at all. And from what Gambians have told me is the rainy season's coming up. I believe May. I'm not sure. Any Gambians on here? Correct me if I'm wrong. I wish I could be live right now. This would be so much easier. But the time of year that I went, the sunrise was, I want to say around 7. No. Maybe earlier. Okay. When I went, the sunrise didn't really matter to me because I wasn't up at sunrise. But the high of the day, average, for the beginning of March was 100 degrees. But the bonus of that is that it didn't reach 100 degrees until almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you got up and you did most of your things that you needed to do before noon, it was still in the 80s. So that was still nice. And then it stayed 100 degrees till probably 4. So I would say 3 or 4 hours of the day it's 100 degrees. But then as soon as it starts to be sunset, and sunset was at around 7:30. So starting at 5:30, it already, it's already cooling down a lot because the sun is about to be gone. And at the nights, it got about 67, 70 degrees. When we were on the bike, I probably should have wore a jacket because it was kind of cold. If you're down by the water, it's definitely cold. There's always a breeze going on. Like, that's why I didn't really do that much with the drone. I didn't really do much with the hula hooping because by the time we got down to the beach, it's so like you could be at your house and it's fine and there's a nice cool calm breeze, but when you get down to the ocean, the breeze was ridiculous. Like it was really windy down there. So March, I would say, is a good time. Because you have the heat and you have the cold and you don't have any rain. The dust was an issue though. So don't bring white canvas shoes. Don't bring shoes that you really care about because they're gonna get dirty and messed up. What else did you ask me? Did you face any challenges overall during your stay? The biggest challenge that I had was trying to find that pot to make popcorn in. That was probably the biggest thing because the stores that we're used to in the States or in Hungary or, specialty stores where you can go and buy what you want to get, I didn't see any of that there. Maybe in Banjul, maybe, but if you're looking for something special, like I was even looking for polish remover and I couldn't find any, so I actually had to buy a file to file off all polish remover. So shopping was a difficulty, and the language. Okay, next question. Mrs. Eve said, "Hey Deja, my question is, will you still be going to Jamaica on the 20th with this pandemic going on, or will you reschedule?" So for those of you who don't know, I do tours whenever I visit Jamaica. And I posted that I was doing a 420 tour in April, April 20th. But I got absolutely no response to anybody who was interested. So I did not book my flight. I did not book anything for Jamaica in April. Because the whole purpose of me going was to do the tour. So no tours were booked. Why didn't I get some water? And her second question was, do you enjoy Gambia over Jamaica? I don't have any water. Do I enjoy Gambia over Jamaica? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, T-Boy. My question is, what are the things that you like and dislike about the Gambia? Let's start with, should we start with positive or negative? Let's start with negative. One, I didn't know the language. So that's not necessarily me not liking Gambia for their language, but just the fact that I didn't know the language, I didn't know what people saying. I would love for a Gambian to watch my videos and in the background, as people are talking, just, I wish I had an interpreter. Or I wish Mandinka was a recognized language where, that interpreter app that you have, that I could interpret stuff. Like, I didn't know what they were saying, and that really, I don't know. It was very hard at times with that, but then also it was very annoying because, I read people's body language, I read people's eyes, I read their tone of their voice, and you can absolutely tell when people are talking about you. So there was 2 times where I actually got up and I bit my tongue, which I don't do. Like, I wanted to cuss this girl out so bad because I knew she was saying shit about me. And even, you know, the 2 times when somebody was talking about me, I could tell it wasn't good. But then there were times when I could tell they were referencing me. So they were talking about me, but not in a mean way. So yeah, the language, definitely didn't like that. Another thing was the tourism part of it. The only thing I can do is compare this to Jamaica and to maybe Thailand. There wasn't, like, as a tourist coming in, it seemed to me that most of the tourists were elderly. Like, I'm almost 50, and I would say most of the tourists that were there were older than me, and they went to dinner, and that was about it. Like, I didn't really see tourists on the beach. I didn't really see much shopping, like tourist shopping, and that could have been because of the virus and all that stuff that's going on. But from a tourist perspective, like, I was going there to have fun. I was going there to make amazing videos. And you guys saw what I did. You guys saw the videos. What do you think? Like, there wasn't like a great, like, I keep saying like. In my mind, there was no great adventure to go on. There was nothing like, oh my God, I have to go on, no matter how much this costs, I gotta go do it. Like, there was nothing like that. So I didn't like, the tourism was lacking a lot. I would love to work with the tourism board and try to put something together to get more tourists in there. Yeah. So tourism and the language, what I didn't like. What I did like was the weather. Amadou. Yeah. The whole trip in general was not at all what I was expecting. Not even close. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I got to do everything I wanted to do, see everything I wanted to see, saw unexpected stuff, and just amazing trip, like Instagram worthy trip, to 1, I would say this trip was a 4. Yeah, sorry Gambia, but okay, next one. Leandra. Number 1. Hello, Deja. Hello, Leandra. How are you? Do you have any friends who wanted to date or marry a chocolate Gambian? Yeah, I do have maybe 2 friends that would probably be interested in meeting. They actually do want to come to the Gambia with me the next time I go. So, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm older, so if you're super young, I'm not hooking up like older with younger. That's not even right. Number 2, what is so special about Gambia? So Gambia, to me, I was interested in going because a lot of my friends from Wisconsin are Gambian. And what drew me to visit there was because everybody was saying, oh, it's the little Jamaica. Gambia's the little Jamaica. No, it's not. Number 3, how do you see the Gambia as a whole? As a whole, Gambians are very family oriented, very patient, very giving. Even though Gambia is so poor, everybody is just very giving and wanting to help you, take care of you. They're very concerned, patient, loving people. That's how I see Gambia. Okay, that's it for that one. Okay, next one. Marie Dawson. Hello, Deja. I'm your #1 fan. My question for you is, I see that you went to Jamaica and you travel a lot, and I know you come across a lot of men. What makes Gambia so special that you found your true love? So, is that your nice way of saying that I'm a thought? But no, in my other videos, I am a very social person, and I tend to draw people to me when I'm out and about, and just, you know, I have a camera in my face, so everybody wants to come and see, and everybody wants to be on the camera. I am a straight female, so men all over the world interest me, but there wasn't, like, I've never thought growing up or even in the last couple years, yeah, I'm gonna marry an African. I'm gonna marry somebody that's not in this country. Like, I've never, it's never been a priority to date somebody out of my country. Even though in Jamaica, I did have a relationship with a Jamaican, even though he lived in America. So, I don't know. But Gambian men, there's nothing that different from American men, from Thailand, there's nothing that different, except maybe the religion. Like, you don't see a lot of Black American men that are Muslim, but I don't know. It's something about it when he goes to pray. I don't know. It just gives me peace. So maybe I don't know. There's nothing that. The reason that I got engaged to him isn't because he's Gambian. It's just because he's Amadou and he's awesome and he's good. Okay. Oh, I'm already on the last question. Okay, last question. From Mom and Fam. Do you plan on staying in Texas? No, I do not. Unless for some miracle of a reason, I fall into this really good job or... Okay, so let me tell you why I'm moving too. I have had 2 surgeries on my knee. I have severe osteoarthritis, so I need a knee replacement. I've needed a knee replacement for the last, how old am I now? I've needed a knee replacement for the last 7 years. They have not wanted to give me one because I was so young, but in Texas, the medical, well, actually in Dallas, I should say, in Dallas, the medical programs and the medical, I'm trying to get on insurance and I can't, basically. That's point blank period. That's what's going on. I can't get the insurance to get the surgery that I need. So I really need to get this knee replacement. I'm so active and there's so many things I want to do that having restrictions on what I can do, where I can walk, climbing, bending, kneeling, sitting, standing, driving, like all that. Once I get this knee replacement, then I'll be good. So if for some reason I can get that while I'm here, then I might stay. I don't know. I just don't know anybody here. So I moved to Texas not knowing anybody, been here 2 years. Do you think I have a best friend here? No. No. There's people just go to work and go home. They don't, the social life here is not, it's different. It's really different. And I don't like the accent. Okay, so I'm trying to think of any other questions that you guys might have. Oh, I still can't find my GoPro because I'm filming this on my iPhone right now. Otherwise, we'd have a lot better quality. Do I have plans to go back to the Gambia? Yes, I would. The visa process is going to be an issue. So if it's going to be 2 years before he can make it over here, then yes, I'm going back over there. And I have really considered also moving there. Like if it's gonna take 2 years, I don't want to be away from him for 2 years. So I'm possibly thinking about moving there. But the language barrier, the food, and that's another thing. The food in the Gambia, I love African food. I actually cook some African food. Should I insert a picture? So I'll eat it, but I couldn't find anything good. Like, I don't know. There's a lot I gotta think about. And I will keep you guys posted definitely about everything. And I hope you guys like the music that I put on here. Because I know from my other YouTube channels that if you use regular music, you get copyright issues. So I've been trying to make my own background music in GarageBand. So I hope you like that. The quarantine is still on. Today actually, I'm gonna make my own little face masks. Because now, Texas, it's mandatory. You have to wear them everywhere you go. So I'm actually gonna go for an interview tomorrow, and I'm just thinking, it's a people-oriented job. So do I really want to do that and risk my health for a job right now? I don't know. Trump, you need to get those checks distributed. And then I heard that he's going to distribute the checks according to if you filed taxes in 2018-19, your check will be deposited in whatever direct deposit you put it in, right? So what are these people supposed to do if they don't have that bank account anymore? What are you supposed to do if you're like me and you filed taxes and financial aid took the whole check? What are you supposed to do if you're poor and you don't have a bank account? This is a shit show. Yeah, okay, so the question that you asked about, what makes Gambian men so different, whatever, it's not, I would say I am done with America. Like, I would love to live in another country. I definitely am working on building a house in Jamaica, in Sheffield. So you guys can come down and see me there, because I'll be running my friend's Airbnb. We're building all the cabins from scratch. I get to help with the design, so it's going to be cute. But yeah, I'm sick of living here. Once I get my surgeries, like there's 2 different surgeries I want to get, and then hopefully move. Not permanently, but at least spend the winters there. Okay, I have to go eat because it's like 5 o'clock, and I'm hoping to get this edited and uploaded today so I can, because it takes forever to upload. But let me know if you like this green. I still haven't made anything with this red one, but I like that one. Maybe I'll make another purse out of that, or a head wrap. I don't know. But thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And the subscribing is going really slow. So maybe I will do the how we met sooner. But I will definitely keep you guys posted. Don't think I'm gonna leave you hanging. You know, comment on a previous video. Like if you haven't seen me post a video in a while, just comment and be like, Deja, where are you? Hello, can you update us what's going on? And I'll do that. But take care, be safe, stay home. Catch you in the next clip.